So I watched Mulholland Drive in 35mm at the Paramount Theater with some friends, and this is what my friend responded to when I posted it on my story. Mulholland Drive was my first David Lynch movie that wasn't Dune, and I saw it almost exactly 2 years ago, and I didn't really know what I thought about the movie after I first saw it. I thought it was beautiful, thought it had a great atmosphere, but I kind of left just confused like a lot of people. But I said, hey, I'm going to go through all of David Lynch's discography regardless, and I ended up loving it. Eraserhead is one of my favorite movies of all time. So is Blue Velvet, so is Wild Heart, so is Straight Story, so is Lost Highway. Those are all amazing. All the stuff that they touch on is great. Eraserhead, Fatherhood, Blue Velvet, like What's Hiding Under Suburbia. Like, there's so much to David Lynch's movies on like a surface and on a almost spiritual and trip level, I guess. And I love it. And I have yet to finish Twin Peaks, so bear with me. I will get there. Thus, I expected on a rewatch I would just get it more, and I got it slightly more, but I definitely messed with it a lot more. The Paramount Theater, by the way, is a sick, like, 1910s venue. I absolutely dig this place. We sat very high up and had a really good time, and they made sure to play it at a higher volume level based on David Lynch's request, and that made, like, the car crash scene at the beginning just feel like bam, like it hit hard. And the 35mm, whoop. Spoilers, by the way, I do believe the first 2/3 of this movie is very much that dreamlike haze, and that the final act is very much the reality of things, as much as David Lynch could play in reality. A lot of David Lynch's career, where the studio is just eating him alive in the making of Dune, I think is represented in this, and also kind of in the end of his career, because, he didn't make a movie after Inland Empire and made Twin Peaks Return and a few shorts. Like, this man should have been working as much as he wanted to up until death, but just couldn't ever really secure funding, and I think that's a shame. And David Lynch really did stick to his principles, because he made the Straight Story. He can make a movie that is traditionally great with his vibe, but he wanted to shoot for something great, and I think that's what Mulholland Drive is. Maybe you don't always buy into everything in the movie, but it is so undoubtedly David Lynch, and we need more of that in Hollywood. And I do think we do have that with certain people. I just saw I Love Boosters by Boots Riley. Like, that is Boots Riley, and I love that. And we need more filmmakers to just go all out and do their thing. And the last tidbit I will end this on is that Mulholland Drive was supposed to be like a TV pilot, and I'm very curious how this story would have extended. Apparently, you can still watch the TV